Well, I'm Missy Koonce, and I work at the Piano Room out on Warnell, formerly known as Inga's many, many years ago. It's been around almost as long as I have. So I'm the former owner of Bar Natasha, which used to be down in the Crossroads, and piano bars clearly are what I do. But I've been a bartender for, let's see, 21 years. Worked all over Kansas City and a little bit in Colorado, in Denver, and in Boulder. My cocktail is the Sidecar Crash, and it's loosely based on the original Sidecar, which the original Sidecar was preferably cognac over brandy with Cointreau, never triple sec, and some lemon juice. I'm doing a homemade Applejack with a mint-infused Cointreau, and it's got a lemon foam on top and a sugar rim. So I thought it was interesting, as opposed to just using a lemon juice, which is what's in the regular Sidecar, to do a foam, and the foam actually has some of the mint-infused Cointreau in it, as well as freshly squeezed lemon juice. So I just thought that was going to give an interesting, kind of a different layer, a different level on there. I've done so many other things, particularly with martinis, that doing something that's kind of out of my comfort zone is what I'm doing on this, something a lot more challenging. You know, making your own liquor and then topping it with an egg white foam is not something I generally do. Yeah, well, I've always really liked to play around with shots is what I started out with, just mixing different kinds of shots in the different, because I worked in mostly sort of beer joints, but it was when we opened Bar Natasha that it was a martini bar, so I got to invent a lot of different martinis, and I basically did our whole martini list, and got started that way. And I think Ryan and this bartending competition has been a great inspiration, particularly for young bartenders and mixologists in town. It's a lot more interesting when you get to play around with different ingredients and infusing things. I think I started my own herb garden about 3 or 4 years ago, and that really inspired a lot of new things, mints and basils and different fresh herbs, and putting those in cocktails, which I think is always different and interesting. Mm-hmm. No, I was in the very first one, the first year, the only woman that year. There was 11 finalists then, and then last year I was the host. And because Ryan didn't ask me back is why I went ahead and decided to enter the competition, sort of to get him back for completely leaving me out this year. And I kind of gave gave him a, don't do that to me, buddy. Well, I think I'm probably significantly older than everyone else in this competition. So I guess they're just gonna need to step back and take a lesson. And if I see as much melon balling this year as I did last year, I don't know. It upset me. Don't melon ball so much, young people.